Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I'm Richard Allen. We talk about stocks on this channel, and every now and then we talk about crypto as well. And the two stocks that we're going to be talking about are intimately tied to crypto, and it seems like every time that Bitcoin runs up, these stocks run up as well. And right now, let's just look at the Bitcoin chart, okay? You probably know what stocks I'm going to talk about, but I'm not going to tell you until we start talking about them. So, let's jump right in. This is Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is just over 39,000. However, just a little bit ago, today, it was up above $40,000. It hit almost 41,000, just over actually $41,000 today. And now, the last time that happened, back here on January 7th, 8th, and 9th, right? When Bitcoin hit $42,000, the two stocks that we're going to talk about ran up quite a bit that week, like a lot this week. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I think that these two stocks that we're going to talk about are going to run up quite a bit, and any Bitcoin related play that you can think of, okay, will probably gap up on Monday. But if you can get in pre-market, a lot of times that's the best time to get in. Guys, if you don't have pre-market trading right now, I have a link in the description for WeBull. You can get some free stocks. I get a free stock as well. All you have to do is deposit $100 and create a new account. It's pretty sweet. So here's the deal. The two stocks we're going to talk about, RIOT and Mara, okay? So RIOT and Mara are both Bitcoin mining companies. Now, let's start with RIOT here. So RIOT just back on, let's go back here, back in October, for instance, was $4 a share. And then Bitcoin started to really go on a tear. And it's sort of has this very similar trajectory to Bitcoin. And now we're up over $23 per share. And I've been talking about Bitcoin, RIOT, and Mara for quite a long time, and have predicted some of these price swings. Now, with Mara, very, very similar price action. However, this was trading in the $2 range back in October. So big difference. This has gone on a tremendous run, but they are both down quite a bit from their all-time highs. Mara is down $6 per share, and RIOT is down, let's see, $6 per share as well. So they're both down quite a bit from their highs, so there is some more room for these to run. If you look at when these highs happened, it happened within about a week of the big jump of Bitcoin, so they seem to be pretty well correlated. Now, Bitcoin trades constantly, RIOT and Mara, they take the weekend off like every other stock does, so you have to kind of anticipate, especially on the weekend, where the price may go next week. And I think if Bitcoin can stay above this $39,000 range, okay, because there's a chance it's going to drop back to 38 before recovering, or drop down even further down to like 36, 35, that kind of area seems to be the next set of support. But if it drops down to 38 and then recovers back up to 40, there's a really good chance that RIOT and Mara will have a really good week next week. Now, there are some other Bitcoin plays as well. We've talked about BTBT, EBON. We've talked about some other ones. So, but my favorite, honestly, and I think the most predictable of the Bitcoin stocks have been RIOT and Mara. So, if you're into swing trading, that sort of thing, just keep in mind these probably will gap up on Monday, meaning you'll see like this price right now for RIOT, okay? $23.38. These are gaps right here. What a gap is when it opens up pre-market, it goes way up. So when the actual market's open, it's up further than where it creates this sort of gap. It's up quite a bit further. So that's what I anticipate will happen with RIOT and Mara. I could be wrong, obviously, but again, this is going to be intimately tied to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin ends up having a not so great weekend, they end up dropping down to this 35 range, I would anticipate that that RIOT and Mara won't move much. Now, but I think Bitcoin's going to have a good weekend, but we'll see. So pay attention to Bitcoin, pay attention to RIOT and Mara, BTBT, some of the other Bitcoin plays. I think could have a really good week next week. Now, Doge. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about Doge. We'll leave that to Elon Musk. Now, I do want to talk about one potential catalyst that we talked about over on the Discord. It says right here, just in, India plans to introduce a law to ban all private cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and put in place a framework for an official digital currency to be issued by the central bank according to a legislative agenda listed by the government. Now, these guys are usually pretty reputable. This is sourced by Reuters. So I would think this is a true thing. Here's the deal: whenever a government tends to come in and say no crypto, no, yeah, they really can't ban Bitcoin. They can't. Now they can technically make it illegal for their citizens to own it or trade or transact in it. However, they can't really ban Bitcoin. They really can't. It's like banning drugs or something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very, very difficult to do, especially if you have a phone, if you have a VPN, if you can have access to this kind of stuff with any sort of technology at all. And so it's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to ban. And again, it seems to shed more light on it than anything in my mind. So I would anticipate that that Bitcoin has a good week ahead. So that's what I'm hoping. I think we saw this massive correction here. This was a drastic correction from 41 all the way down to 30, and it happened really, really fast. It happened in the matter of a few days, and I would anticipate if we don't see that sort of drastic fall, if we see it bounce off these support levels at 38 or 36 even, I think that's good, because then we're creating new higher lows. We've talked about that a few times on the channel. But if we do see this drastic dip down back to 30, then I would anticipate that RIOT and Mara will not have a great week, or really any stocks that are intimately related to crypto or Bitcoin at all. So pay attention to these levels. If it drops below 38, you're probably not going to see a big gap up for RIOT and Mara. But if it bounces off of 38 and it keeps going back up to 40, 41, 42, maybe it's going to create new highs. I don't know. I would anticipate that these Bitcoin plays will do really, really well next week. So guys, that is all I have for you on Bitcoin. Let me know what you guys think. Are there any stocks that I'm missing? Obviously, I didn't talk about them all because you can't, but I would love to hear from you if you know of some Bitcoin plays that tend to be kind of intimately related to the Bitcoin price, like RIOT and Mara. It would be nice to know. But BTBT, EBON, I mean, I know of some of the other ones. But let me know if there's some that I'm missing. Let everybody know in the community, in the comments. I would love that sort of thing. Again, we're a community. I love when you guys comment and tell me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I appreciate that kind of thing. So thank you so much for joining me for another video. Again, I'm Richard Allen. If you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.